In today's video, I will show you how I meal plan for my son to make sure that animal nutrition is at the center of my son's diet. Welcome back to Big City Mom channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm a carnivore mom and carnivore coach. Most of you know I have a corporate day job, but I rather die than let my son eat anything processed, so I meal prep for a week. Typically, this will look like this. This is a mixture of steak tips, organ meats, and bone broth, and this will become a base for all of his lunches for the week. So the typical lunch will have 2 of these cubes, either mixed into some type of vegetable soup, or it will be warmed up by itself on the animal fat, and there will be a side dish such as sweet potato, or I will just add some bone broth to it and make it into the meat soup, which is one of my son's favorite. I will also make him some raw milk yogurt, and he will have it as a snack throughout the week. Sometimes he has it with some fruit, such as berries or strawberries, or sometimes he himself asks for some honey. The 4 pillars of my son's nutrition are beef, organ meats, meat stocks or bone broths, and raw dairy. So let's go to my kitchen and let me show you how I put it all together. I have here steak tips, beef liver, and some chicken feet. We get our liver directly from the farm, so when it comes in one big package, I will cut it up into many different small portions, so I have a few ounces per package, and I can store it in my freezer for many weeks. So I don't know if there's any science to it, but growing up, my mom always used to put liver in milk, soak it for at least 20 minutes, and then she was saying that liver would lose its bitterness. I will also chop up some onion, not a lot, but traditionally onion was used to kill the bacteria in meat. My son likes it for the flavor, and since he has a good gut, I don't have a problem adding it to his meat stocks. However, if you or your child deals with autoimmunity, then probably skip this step. This is how you have to make it work when you live in New York City apartment. I will first saute the onion in beef tallow, then add the chicken feet, and lastly add beef tips, and saute everything until it gets to a little bit of color. The spices today are salt and pepper, and sometimes I will add a bay leaf, but I don't have it. So salt and pepper it is. After I am done sauteing, I will add water just so that it covers my meat. In the meantime, I will prepare liver. Just fry it quickly in some tallow. When it's ready, I will cut it up into smaller pieces so that I can evenly distribute it in the blender. I will let the meat and the meat stock sit on the counter for a little bit so that it cools down, and when ready, I will start transferring it to the blender, alternating between the steak tips and beef liver. and at the end I will add the meat stock, just enough so it has a nice thick consistency. All right, we are ready to blend. And now it is ready to be transferred into the ice cube trays. And there we have it. Beef, organ meats, and meat stocks are all in one, ready for the whole week. And now it is time to make some yogurt. The starter culture I have here is immune, but there are many different cultures you can get, or you can use existing yogurt. Today I will make 5 jars of raw milk yogurt. I'm using A2 milk. I will heat the milk until it reaches 180 Fahrenheit or 82 centigrade. You can also eyeball it by seeing milk bubbles on the side of the saucepan. And now you have to allow the milk to cool down to lukewarm, which is 95 Fahrenheit or 37 centigrade. And you can speed up the process by cooling it down in cold water. When the milk reaches the temperature of 95 Fahrenheit or 37 centigrade, I will add my starter culture, mix it thoroughly, and I am ready to start pouring into the glass jars. The jars need to go without the lids into the yogurt maker. You need to put the cover over it and set for the number of hours you want the yogurt to ferment. The longer you leave it on, the thicker the yogurt. The best practice is to leave it on the counter for overnight. And there it is, raw milk, full fat yogurt. It is so delicious. I so hope that one day I will be able to reintroduce dairy back to my diet, because this is one of the best ways of eating dairy. So this is how I prepare meat and yogurt for the week. These are the 4 pillars of my son's nutrition. He is really thriving. He really loves the meat. He really loves his meat soup, and yogurt with a little bit of raw honey, total treat. Even if you are a working mom, you can still succeed at making animal-based nutrition the center of your child's diet, and it can be all highest quality and homemade. Alright, this will do it for this week's video. Like, share, subscribe, share with any mom that needs inspiration to meal prep for her children, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!